I'm Pannie Kianzad, and I'm fighting Bethe Correia on Fight Island on 25th of July. This fight came about, actually we were just checking out the ranking list, and everybody above me had a fight or were scheduled to fight or were injured besides Bethe. So we felt that it was a good call out, but I basically didn't really call her out. I just asked her if she wanted to fight, so we got a yes to that from the UFC and her. Training during this epidemic hasn't really affected me that much, besides just not fighting when I should be fighting. Like, I was supposed to fight in May, but we've been pretty okay in Sweden, so I've been pretty lucky here. So I've been training here, my strength conditioning with Max, since after my first UFC fight, since I made a debut in Vegas last year. I'm here like 3 times a week, maybe right now 2 times a week, because I'm leaving soon. I'm finishing my camp, and it's been, well, not amazing. Training is not amazing. It just makes me feel amazing, but it's pretty fucking hard.
So my name is Max Venov, and I work here as a personal trainer, nutritionist and coach. Pannie is a real fun character. She works really, really hard. She puts all the effort in, but she can also be... she lets me know when she thinks it's very, very tough, but she still does the work. From the last fight, I think we both felt like she could go into the next gear. She wasn't tired at all. After those 3 rounds, she looked so fresh. So we said that the next fight is gonna go into the next gear. So I think she's gonna put a really good pace, explosive. I hope for a knockout, a really good knockout.
The training here really helped me, like, to maintain my cardio, because I already have a really good cardio, but you can always make it better. And Max actually made me believe I'm way much stronger than I really think I am. So made me kind of more confident when I go into the ring. I feel like I'm in shape the whole time.
Current bantamweight champion from Cage Warriors, making her Invicta debut tomorrow night, undefeated Pannie Kianzad.
I definitely feel I had the hard road compared to other girls, especially in Sweden. I'm not gonna say never had a doubt that I would ever come into UFC. I did have my doubts, but I think that I didn't miss anything when I came into UFC. I didn't have any octagon jitters. I was already media trained. I speak fluently in 3 languages. You know, I know how to present myself. I know how to fight. So it's like I'm actually the perfect fighter for the UFC. So I was never worried about that. I just wanted like one shot. And I can't promise every time that I will win. You never know if you're gonna win until you're in there. Like you can never promise that I'm gonna do this, and everything's gonna work perfectly. You know, you just have to like trust the process. We're in MMAnytt right now and getting ready for the first class of the day. With Mika Sederhoff, we're gonna do our rounds on the pads and on the ground and pound bag. So yeah. Awful. He's terrible. He's old as well. No, it's like, Mika's really old now. No, he's a good trainer. He's really old school. I don't think he's so likable. You know he is. No, he's really special as a coach. No. But he's a really old school coach, and he's loyalty is important to him, and like values. So I think he puts a lot of passion and time into his work, and you can see that, and how we train and how we fight.
My name is Michael. I'm a trainer at Malmö Muay Thai. Been here for many, many years. With Pannie, I've been training like 1 year, 1.5, I think. As a fighter, she's very good in listening. She's developing very much, and she's a tough fighter. She likes training, and that's the main thing. The focus for this fight has been like condition, strength. She got good power, but it's not always she uses it, so she's been training to using her power more. The fight against Besh, I feel it's a good fight for Pannie. This is a good fighter for her to come closer to what she wants, go further in the UFC. I think she's gonna knock out Besh.
The way he elevated my game is that he let me be me, and how I train, and he don't try to change my style and everything. We just trying to like make everything better, make me stronger, make me faster, make me more confident in my striking.
Because I don't think Zabalai is so concerned with Malikpour catching his kicks. I mean, we saw that earlier. I mean, Malikpour. Oh! What a hook!
He dropped it. Amit is on his feet again, but he is hurt.
Oh, wow.
He got dropped. He's on wobbly legs right now.
Oh, and then...
My name is Zabalai. I am currently fighting in the bantamweight division, and I'm also coaching my girlfriend Pannie Kianzad. Me and Pannie, we met 5 years ago we met for the first time in Copenhagen when I was there training. I just started training MMA and started fighting, so we met over there, and then a year later we started hanging out more, and we've been together since then. Being Pannie's main training partner, it's good because we trained since the first day we met. First time we met was actually in sparring, when we sparred each other. So since then we like training with each other. I learn a lot from her because she is so good in every position, and she does MMA good overall. So we just used to train with each other and spar and everything. So it feels good to always have someone to train with. Pannie, I feel she's a special fighter is because she's good everywhere, and she knows almost how to handle every situation, and she evolves every training camp. She is very good because she thinks in the long term, I think. She's not thinking about the next fight, she's thinking about how good can I be in the end, not just like how can I perform in the next fight. And that's a good way of thinking it, because in the long run, if you want to be a champ or something, you have to think like that. When we compete, I don't see her as my girlfriend. I actually see myself as a coach, so I try to handle myself that way all fight week till the fight ends. So I just treat her like every other fighter I would help. I just see a fighter and I try to help her in the cage if I can. If I can't, I just shut the fuck up and bring her the water.
I'm Cornelia Holm, Connie Future. I live in Gothenburg. I'm down here in Malmö with Pannie right now for her upcoming fight in Abu Dhabi. I've trained MMA for 7-8 years, something like that. Had 6 pro fights and a bunch of amateurs. It's really amazing training with Pannie. I've trained with we've trained together for like 5 years, I think, 5-6 years, something like that. So when I started, like when I went my first amateur fight, I was down here. And yeah, it's so great. I feel like every time I'm here, you know, I develop my skills, and hopefully Pannie is as well. We help each other a lot. It's cool. Like, she's so all-round. She's the most like all-round fighter I've trained with, I think. She's good everywhere. She's very experienced and like technical everywhere. My opinion of Bethe Correia, I don't think I really have any opinions. She's definitely tough and strong. She looks really tough and strong, and I feel like that's it. Pannie is so much better in every way. Yeah, and that's it.
We are here at Williams träningsklubb in Malmö, Värnhem, and we just finished rolling 4 rounds, me and Connie, some no-gi, with different kind of positions and going for the finish from there. Tonight was pretty easy, chill class, just gonna relax now and getting ready for the last class together tomorrow morning. We are going to Arte Suave in Copenhagen for my last sparring session here in Denmark before we leave to Abu Dhabi on Wednesday. Traveling to Copenhagen has been pretty much easy. Just going through control at the airport and showing my papers that I train and fight professionally, and you know, show all my tax papers and training stuff, and yeah, that's it. Hasn't really been that difficult for me at all.
My name is Nicolai. I've been Arte Suave's MMA head coach for the last 6 years. Pannie, I've been working with her, I think, 2.5, 3 years, I think. She's very good. She's a very good student for me. She listens very well. She wants to evolve her game all the time, and she's very dedicated. So she's a very good student for me. I enjoy to be her coach because dedicated athletes who want to evolve and be the best in the world. I like to work with those kind of people. I think the fight with Bethe Correia is a very good stylistic matchup for her. Bethe Correia is a very top-ranked opponent. She has fought for the World Championship before, and stylistic, we think it fit very good for Pannie's style. And also for me as a coach, I think it's a very good name for us as a gym to have a fight against. I like the game planning against her, and I think the odds looks very good for us. The thing that make Pannie special as a fighter, special as a woman athlete, MMA fighter, she has a very all-round game. You don't see that very often in the woman divisions. Most of them are very specialized in a certain area of the game. Pannie, she has a unique all-round game. She's very good standing up, and she has a very good slick jiu-jitsu game as well. And also her wrestling game is evolving all the time. So her all-around game is very unique, especially in the women's divisions. I think, without saying too much about the game plan, I'm pretty sure Pannie will be faster than her. I think she will control the pace, and I think she will finish her maybe in the second or in the third round.
I just did my last sparring here in Denmark before we leave for Abu Dhabi on Wednesday. It went pretty good. We are really satisfied. My coaches are satisfied with the rounds. They feel that we got everything on point. I feel pretty strong, and especially really good conditioning-wise. I feel I can go hard all 3-4 rounds. So I'm really satisfied with this camp, and can't wait Kupti is he's like super old school. I mean, when he used to be a pro fighter himself, and when he fought like shoot fighting and bare knuckle. That's pretty old school. But yeah, he's a great coach and has really good structure and is really nice guy. So I'm really happy to have him here on this trip.
Bethe, as an opponent, she's very underrated because she's been in the cage on the big stages with the best fighters in the world, and that's not what a lot of fighters can say they've been in, and that's given her a lot of experience, and she actually beat a few good names. She had a couple of tough fights, and the best quality she has is she's not giving up easy. Even if she loses the first round, she comes back better the second round, and sometimes even better the third round. So you can't take a rest with her, and you have to be focused like all 15 minutes, or else if you drop 1 second of the fight for her, then she's gonna take that opportunity and take the fight back. So you have to be focused, laser focused all fight against her.
What interests me in this fight is her history in the UFC. She's been fighting there for a long time. She's been fighting for the title. She's been fighting a lot of top-ranked girls. She brings some excitement to fights, and stylistically, I think she's really good for my style. So that's why I want to fight her.
The fans should expect Pannie coming in a very good shape and in very good form and focused, and she's going to be better than she ever been before. She's going to have a great team behind her, and just expect a good technical fight with good combinations, good techniques on the ground if it ends up there. So a very good MMA fight from Pannie's side.
I think a win over Bethe would definitely put me up in the rankings, of course, but it's not really about that. It's a lot about me, you know. I've been outside of UFC for a couple of years where I think I should be inside UFC, that I've been like watching in, and even though I haven't been in there, I've been fighting top 10 people anyway outside in Invicta and on the Ultimate Fighter. I feel that a fight with her and a win over her is perfect for me, myself, and my confidence. I know that I can beat her, and I just want to show that to the whole world now. And it really puts me in a good position to break in top 15, top 10, to the ultimate goal to be #1.